I did this once, the whole time I was sharing my screen, but I wasn't actually sharing it with everybody else. Oh,
No one could
anyways.
see.
Cool. Oh, yeah, anyway, yeah. Sorry, we're live. We're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome
Live.
back to the live stream. We're Orange Brick
Thanks for
Road,
having
our
me.
newsletter. We've got Mitch here today. Mitch is the man. He's joining us. He does a lot of work for the BST token and Ocean Point. He's also into real estate. He's been in crypto forever. A bit of a ledge. Love the bloke. All right, mate. Well, I'll just throw it over to you just quickly. Just give it a little bit of a brief background, and then we'll go into the articles and have a bit of a conversation, mate. So just, yeah, straight over to you, brother.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Brandon. Yeah, it's good to be here. So with the crypto journey, I started crypto in about 2016, 2017, just trading and just trying to work out what's all about. And I guess I started to have some visions of the future, and I just saw it as an opportunity. And ever since, I've just been educating myself, the people around me, and I guess over the last year, I've started to make it more of a career. So I met Julia at a convention. Julia is the CMO of Blocksquare, and ever since I've been just working alongside Blocksquare, which has been really good. And I also have a real estate background. So I used to be an agent, both in property management and in sales. And also I did a little bit of off the plan for Aussie Living Homes in Perth, WA. Yeah, so that's a little bit of background there.
Cool. Big shout out to Julia too, mate, if you're listening.
She's awesome.
We all, yeah, Julia's awesome. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll just fly back into it. I'll just do the whole present screen. Hopefully, I do it right this time. One of the streams that I did the entire stream thinking I was sharing my screen, and I wasn't. I was just literally telling people I was going through the articles, and all it was me talking. Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways, this whole social media thing, I'm starting to get my head around. All right, that's that. Cool. All right. So, anyone that doesn't know, I didn't bring that up. Our newsletter. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Cool. This is our newsletter. It comes out every week on a Friday around lunchtime or thereabouts. And basically, we just you can join us on the live streams by using these tabs on whatever preferred that you want. And we basically just is what myself and our OBR Orange Brick Road team have been looking at this week and what we're covering. So that's basically the long and the short of it is, and I'll keep that up over here because that will remind me to do that later. I'll do that there. Okay, first one we're going to jump into. This one, Consensus is suing the SEC. Good news.
Yes.
I had to. I'm glad this is happening. Because we're pushing back, and they're not just like the whole fight over whether Ethereum is a commodity or a security. I mean, the SEC have already listed it as a commodity, and so is the CFTC.
It's very confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't. There's not a lot of logic to it.
No, not at all. I think it's almost like a politician's pay-to-play type of stuff, like they'll basically just do all these lawsuits and use lawfare, and then sort of get to a point where they, basically just give them a moderate fine or, some sort of legal just to get out of it and, pay them off basically. But basically they're sort of going after MetaMask. It's almost an affront and a fight on technology itself, Yeah, the whole open source, the development of Ethereum, and it really is sort of fighting against a tidal wave. I mean, this technology is here. It's to stay. It's stable. It's it's well established, and these people, I don't even know your opinions on politicians, but mine aren't very high of them. Yeah.
Yep.
But basically, because the way I look at it with Consensus suing, and I'm glad that they're doing it, and they're going after the Howey test, but it's more, like you're trying to sort of shut down a genie that's already out of the bottle. And not only if they're going after Ethereum and MetaMask, for example, they're basically going to be going after every single coin on that chain. And all these companies have a lot of money and a lot of lawyers.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of time, a lot of effort, energy's gone into it. And I think these companies, they just want to do the right thing. And yeah, a bit more collaboration, I think, would see quite some steps in this industry. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's gone mainstream, but like politicians are going to be politicians. All right, the BTC, the new reserve currency, the big question. I see it as like a hedge against currencies, if anything. But the IMF report, which is the International Monetary Fund, there are other ways of calling them. I call them basically demons. They're unaccountable and they're unelected. These people are just a virus on humanity. But they're going after cross-border payments, and they put out a report that's basically saying, but the report is so vague that they can't actually track how much is happening. They can only track a little bit from from exchange to exchange as opposed to wallet to wallet. This highlights the benefit of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. It's an affront on financial freedom. Now, financial freedom is not having lots of money. Financial freedom is being able to spend the money that you've got wherever you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So did you have a bit of a look at this article? Have you got any sort of ideas, or what do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't do too much delving into it, but I think sometimes actually when I'm seeing a lot of this content, it kind of sometimes makes me just take a step back and just almost I feel like I'm in no man's land a little bit with so many things to consider, and I think sometimes, yeah, it's confusing. Put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's just so vague on it. And speaking of that, I normally do this at the start, but I'm going to do this before we do this one. All right, this is what's basically happened. This is the daily. I want to go to the weekly, and we might break it down. All right, is there anything juicy you can see here? I do like Nia, Solana, Gala, Avex, Phantom. I think Phantom's going to be doing well. I am a big fan of Sand as well. And also, for all you Link Marines out there.
Yes, Chainlink.
Yes, big
Internet Computer's quite an interesting coin as well.
It is too. I punched into that about a year ago, I suppose. Yeah, I have been looking at that. Is there anything else here that kind of takes your fancy that you've got in your portfolio?
BSV, actually. I've got a little bit of that.
BSV?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. A friend of mine is very bullish on it, so
why?
Took his advice on that one. I guess the institutional side to it and the connections that have been made. I guess the network that's been created around it.
Okay. Yeah, I had a look at that a long time ago. I probably need to have another look. Oh, another one I'm bullish on is Rune. I think Rune's going to do well.
Is Jasmy coin there?
Yep, there it is.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I think that's like the Japanese Bitcoin, they say.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yep. I haven't even heard of that.
It's done quite well over the last year or so. It did completely tank 99.2% or something, but
yeah, okay.
It's
definitely making a comeback.
Yeah,
it's got good volume too. Yeah, almost $1 billion market cap. Well, okay. All right, I haven't heard of that. I might take a little note of that and do a bit more research into that. I think that's good to know. I'll go on to the daily just to see what we happen in daily here. Yeah, Phantom. I think Phantom's going to do well. Yeah, so the markets. I think the markets have recovered. I think we're at the start of the bull market. There are some juicy ones here. I know for all you Doge fans out there, you know, I should have got into Doge because it was a meme.
Yeah, I
I've got
had some, and then the exchange went down. So see you later.
right. Is that right? There you
Yeah.
go, people. Don't leave your coins on exchanges.
Yes.
Put them in a
Yep.
wallet. Put them in a wallet. Yeah, I had a good, interesting conversation because we last night we had a meetup with a business group that I'm with, the Worldwide Awake Networking Group, and we had a crypto night. It was crypto and curry night, and it went really well.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good. Everyone bought some curry and some
That's
food.
in Perth, obviously?
Yeah. So that's why I'm sort of not in my office at the moment. I'm traveling. I think I get back probably Thursday because we got that DeFi conference on Wednesday night, and
Oh,
I got
yep.
the radio on Tuesday, and yeah, I'm just doing stuff basically, just busy.
Awesome.
So
You're a busy man.
yeah, I've been living out of a suitcase for a while now. AVAX is another one, and SHIB. You know, like I own a little bit of SHIB.
SHIB. Yeah, I'm not too sure about SHIB. Not too sure.
Yeah, I've only got a little bag of it.
Yeah, they actually released I forgot the name now. They released another coin on their blockchain.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I got some on MXC, and it when it first came out, which probably wasn't the best idea, but yeah, I'm still holding a couple of those.
All right. Just white knuckle it, mate. You'll be right.
Yeah. Usually how it works in crypto.
Yeah, that's right, man. If you don't like volatility, don't get into crypto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Avalanche. I think Avalanche is going to do great this cycle. I really, really do. Are there any other coins that you can think of off the top of your head you're kind of bullish on? Besides BST, obviously.
Yeah, that's the main one. But off the top of my head, not really, no. What's Tron been up to recently?
Yeah, I saw that in there. I don't know. I haven't had a look. I haven't sort of looked at the Tron network for a long time.
There's also Ton. That's a new network. And also
yes,
the Base chain. Coinbase, I think, are releasing a chain as well.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Base. Yeah, correct.
And I think there's a new coin that's it's called Not Coin. It's on the Ton. It's a meme coin or something on the Ton blockchain, and it's linked to a Telegram gaming application, which you can go into Telegram and play a video game essentially in Telegram.
Oh my God!
Yeah, just listed on Binance too, actually, which is quite bullish.
Is that right? Oh my God, my brain is not working. Coin crypto. No, I haven't heard of that.
Still digesting the curry, Brandon.
What have we got here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, yeah, it's early days for it, obviously.
Yeah. Yep.
24-hour market cap. Okay. All right. Looks like it's done its thing. It's consolidating. All right. I might have to have a look into that one as well.
Yeah. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. 100%, bro. 100%. This report here, going through, guys, keep yourselves safe. Like there's so many scams out there. Here's top tips to sort of just keep your, the different types of scams. If you're unsure about anything, don't click on anything. Talk to a professional. Do some research. Just please, guys, keep yourself safe. I mean, like we get clients ring us all the time where they've just been like, a lot through social media and dating sites, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, like that. They'll sort of get to know someone for a bit and then go, oh, by the way, I'm doing this Bitcoin mining thing. I'm making a fortune, Oh, yeah, how much you put in? Oh, I put in $1,000 and now it's like $20,000. Oh, yeah, I can show you if you're interested. So it's social engineering, but also, like phishing attempts for your seed phrase, that sort of thing. If the biggest thing with crypto, and we have this on the Orange Brick Road site, you see our services. We've got like a whole bunch of services here. We've got, what do we work with about 12 or 13 different companies. We've got 14 different consultants. If you're worried about your security, well, you should be worried about security. It should be one of the first things you do when you get into.
Yep.
I mean, I know that you've probably heard some horror stories yourself, right?
Yeah, yeah. I ended up buying myself a new laptop, and I don't use. I basically don't use the internet. I don't download anything. Yeah, that's something I have done. What's your sort of go-to for your safety? Like, where's the safest place to keep crypto, do you think?
On a hardware wallet, 100%, but also from a laptop that is not touched. You know, I mean, you only use it for your crypto. That's the only thing. You know, these people that have like a lot of money on their phones and just carry on. You've got to be real careful, people. You can make a fortune in crypto, and you can also get wrecked. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think if you're going to take your finances into your own hands through blockchain and crypto, then I guess you have to take the responsibility that the security's on you and do the right thing. Make sure that that's not going to happen.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Okay, cool. What do we got here? What's next? Okay. Well, this might be in your wheelhouse, mate. Real world assets.
Yeah.
Now, I've been into the BST token, Blocksquare, for some time, but it's only really sort of, I'm probably like everyone else, it's only really started to really learn about it and take it a lot serious is sort of more recently. And when I say recently, in the last sort of 6 to 8 months. This is one I think is going to be one of the biggest movers in the next bull run, is real world asset tokenization, whether it be real estate, gold, silver, commodities, whatever it may be. What can you tell me
especially
about
with the news from BlackRock?
Yes.
Which to me confuses me, because you have the SEC, I suppose, doing the things that they're doing, and then someone like BlackRock, which you would think they're kind of interconnected in many ways, but yeah.
100%, 100%. So this is where you're more involved in the crypto thing, as in like the forward-facing type of stuff. What are the benefits of like the tokenization of real estate and also the BST token with the staking function? Sort of just quickly, if it can be. But if anyone has any questions about this, you can get in contact with Julia or Mitch himself. The details will be in the description. They're also on the website. But just give us like a sort of an elevated sort of pitch, you know?
Yeah, okay. So I think something that caught my eye initially with the tokenization specifically of real estate was the fractional ownership side to it. And I guess the potential of that in the future, I think, is going to be insanely good for young people, especially. Like we're kind of sold this in Australia, this Australian dream, you know, buy a property, buy an investment property, rent it out, refinance, buy another property, and so on and so on. And I think it's so far out of reach now. Something like fractionalizing real estate can offer opportunities for people to get into the property market when if they potentially can't. And hopefully one day those tokens can then be used as collateral, which would be the ideal scenario. So I think
but
also working in.
So sorry, the fractionalization of real estate, to me, it almost is, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not an expert in this, but you can also use it as a form of diversity. Like, for example, if you're going to have an investment property and you need some $500,000 or something like that, you need $150,000 deposit, you know, and then, you know, fluctuations in the real estate market with that $500,000 product. Or you can have $500,000 and put it in 5 different properties using Blocksquare. Does that make sense?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So you can invest in properties that are in Dubai, the Gold Coast, all parts of Australia, right across the world. So you can look at like emerging markets like Dubai or the United Arab Emirates, probably the same thing, and go, okay, I can get a fraction of that apartment, you know, building that might be a $20 billion, I don't know, $1 million property, just round figures.
Yeah.
And I can have 1% of that. Would that be a good way of putting it? Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I think also the flip side as well is people can extract liquidity from an asset that they originally couldn't. So,
Well, that was the discussion that we had last night, which one of our consultants, is about to say his name then, we started talking about real world assets, and three of the ladies that were there were like, well, I've got a lot of equity in my home. I've actually got a second home. What can I do with it? And it was crazy that these people that weren't necessarily into crypto, their ears popped up. You know, I mean, they got really interested in the technology. You know, because like you're opening it up to a whole different marketplace, aren't you? You know, people.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
invest
there's 10 you know, like you can't exactly sell a property from Perth over in Dubai or whatever. You know, there's many restrictions in place, and I think tokenization of property can almost break down these restrictions. And also in terms of the actual process of buying and selling real estate, it does make it a lot easier. And I think that'll evolve as time goes on as well, when people adopt it more and the regulations are more clear. And also the regulators are actually interested to work with companies such as Blocksquare in tokenizing assets and see it as an opportunity and see it as something that can bring power to people and their finances.
Yeah, exactly. Now you guys have listed on I don't even know this exchange, Banex. Is that how you say it? Banksa. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So BST's listed there now.
Yep, we've just listed there, which I think is really important, because I think one of the biggest concerns is for a lot of people that I guess aren't particularly involved with crypto is how do you get your money out? I get asked that quite a lot. I'm sure you've heard it as well. Like family and friends, like, oh, how do you get the money out? How do you get the money out? So sure. That is what Banksa does. It's a cross-platform between fiat and cryptocurrency. And it's a really good platform, well used, well known, good reputation, and yeah, important for Blocksquare.
Yeah, 100%. And also, if you want to get involved with BST, you can go through Stormrake as well. Links are on the website. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, basically under our brokering service, which is here. The guys from Stormrake, Bisha, absolute legend. I love what these guys are doing. Basically, you send them your money, you tell them what you want to buy, they find the best prices for you, they buy it, they can custody it for you or send it straight to your wallet. It's 100% steamless. So if you want to get into the BST token, that's another way of doing it as well. Are you familiar with Stormrake?
Yeah, I am. I haven't used it, but I'm familiar, yeah.
Yeah, no, they've been brilliant, especially
them offering Blocksquare tokens. Interesting. It's good.
Yeah, and there's something on the link on your website that I noticed too. There you go. There's a live stream that I did, and we discuss with Bisha, the CEO of Stormrake. So that's in the article there. It's between the.
I actually met him at the UWA conference, the WA Web3 conference.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. He's supposed to be coming over in a couple of weeks too, so we're going to catch up.
Awesome.
Very cool. Yeah, no, love the bloke. Big shout out, Bish. You're a ledge, mate.
He is. I only met him once, but yeah.
well, we as Orange Brick Road, we've put through, I think about actually, old mate pulled me up on it last night. It was over $2.2 million worth of clients' money we've put through Stormrake in the last 4 to 5 months. And we haven't
had any issues or
not a single one. And the reason that we went to the brokering service is because basically the slippage and how they buy them and purchase, even if you want exotic coins, or what we also do with clients is a client will have like 50, 60 different cryptos, and we'll be like, okay, if I were you, not financial advice, this is for educational purposes only, I would get these 30 coins and I'd turn them into these 30 coins and basically have a portfolio management, to go, all right, we'll get your portfolio down to say 20, but I would swap this, swap that. So we got the whole swapping function through Stormrake as well. They're not seizing funds like centralized exchanges now. There's no questions that they put. It's just, because it's just turned rubbish.
That's a big issue with banks and centralized exchanges, people's money getting frozen and it can be quite stressful and frustrating, especially when you're using a chat bot to talk to them, and you can't just pick up the phone and make a call.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. We can deal with these people directly, and like we've had no problems at all. So there's the shield section. Being a chat box, there you go. We've introduced one on the Orange Brick Road, but it's not. It's basically you just ask a question, I get the email, and I can answer it. But we've added a couple of new features here too that you might be interested in, mate. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but here's all the different companies that we work with, from bookkeeping, estate planning, dead man switch, security, loans, trading, brokering service, the whole 9 yards. But I think you might appreciate this, mate. I put it up here just recently, as in the other day, just for giggles, a bit of a laugh. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this yet. I only went up the other day.
No, I haven't.
That's the meetups. Sorry, we got the gallery. All right, this is the photo gallery. You ready? There's me at Stonehenge.
That's cool. I love it.
Iron Maiden concert over here. Cool. Yeah, the tech team guys were like, "No, that's just silly, Brand." I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool. I want it. Just get it done, please." Yeah. So then we've got me at some conferences and talking and all that sort of stuff. I think you're in here too somewhere.
Oh, really? I'm featured.
Yeah, I think you are. No, you're not.
Oh,
I thought
no.
you might have been at the in there, but you're not. You're probably the one that took the photo. Actually,
next year.
Yeah. You would have been the one that took the photo, eh?
I was actually, yeah. That was me.
Cool. And we got Dr. Andreas there. We got the
yes.
guy, the CEO for Perth Heat, the baseball team. They're big Bitcoiners. We got Cav from what's that band he's from?
Eskimo Joe. Yeah, Eskimo Joe.
Yeah, cool. I met him at a crypto conference, so I took a selfie.
Yeah, he's right into it. He's working on a few different things, I think. Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
I think it's good that artists are doing that.
Yeah, that's the meet up there. And I got Aaron there from the radio station, the radio show that I do. And there's a little thing on my office. These singing Blocksquare things up there. So anyways, yeah, there's me in Paris. Just for the lols.
Yeah, just for the meme.
So we're going to be posting them separately. Like we're going to be using them on social media. Brandon's in Egypt at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, cool. All right, mate. No, so if you guys want to get, we try to keep this between sort of 20 to 30 minutes. We're at the 27-minute mark. If you guys want to get in touch and understanding about tokenizing your property and getting equity out of it, staking the BST token, well, anything to do with Ocean Point, there's Mitch that you can get in contact with.
Ocean Point, those that don't know, is actually the DeFi application and the liquidity engine for Blocksquare. Yeah.
Right. So you can stake your coins and you've got liquidity providing, which I did, because how I got.
How did you find it?
Julie, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, and it was pretty simple too. I mean, like the only reason I got in the Blocksquare is because Julia told me to. And if Julia tells me about anything, I just press the green button.
Same.
You know what I mean? I just buy it. I don't even do research. I just go, okay, well, that's good enough for me. So yeah, I piled into it. I think I put a couple of grand into it, and last time I looked at it, it was about 10.5.
Yeah, wow.
So I'm like, I'm happy with that return. And I did the whole staking function and all that. Yeah, but Julia's the absolute man. Love her. Hopefully she'll be back soon. She's off flying around the bloody planet.
She is, yep.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, mates. But yeah, like I said, you can get in contact with Mitch. The details will be in the description or also on the website. We are putting it should have been up. It should have been up on Friday. We will have a real world asset tab in our services. It should be up probably Monday, Tuesday, and that'll have everyone's contact details in as well. But yeah, any issues, guys, just get a hold of me. I can get in touch with whatever. So if you want to tokenize your real estate, get liquidity out, understand Blocksquare, the staking phase, anything to do, speak to these guys. Okay.
Another quick thing is also our regional hub program that we offer, and I guess there is a lot of opportunity within Blocksquare. But for anyone that I think is looking at getting into the the crypto industry and educate yourself and learn from the best, yeah, have a look at our blogs. We've got a blog about our regional hubs program that we're running. Quite a few blogs, actually.
Yeah, brilliant. Because, yeah, I'm supposed to be participating in that a bit more than them. And just bloody busy. Just busy, mate.
Understandable.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Brandon.
100%, mate. And if you got any sort of social media that you want to push, if anyone get hold of you or anything, you're on Fascist Book or Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on LinkedIn, mainly LinkedIn. I am on Facebook also. I'd really enjoy LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn. So yeah, if you want to reach out, LinkedIn is the place.
So just Mitch Scott-Rogan.
Yes.
There you go. Scott-Rogan. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, if anyone that wants to get in contact with us, just let us know. Got any questions about crypto? We do a lot of portfolio allocation too. Someone will come to us and go, "Hey, listen, I've got $5 grand, I've got 10 grand, I've got 20, I've got 100, whatever," and we'll go, "Not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only." But if I was in your position with the years of experience that I've got and the team that I have, I would be buying this, and that at the moment. You know what I mean? So that's the service that we provide, right down to one.
You also run courses as well?
Yeah, 100%. Pretty much anything to do with crypto. And like I said, with the different consultants, what I love about the organization is, like, if I can't answer a question, I know one of you guys can. So, and we obviously got the newsletter. We did a live stream. I've got 2 radio shows now with different radio stations. I'm starting with IPL. We're going in there on Wednesday. And we got the Edge Radio.
That's big. Congratulations.
Yeah, brother. Hey, you're on the radio on Tuesday, yeah? Is it you?
I can be.
Cool. I thought I had that organised. Anyways, guys, we're just rambling now. Probably should have pressed stop.
All right. Yep. Thanks,
brother.
Brandon. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. See ya.